Hello. All right. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. Yep, totally just the microphone not working. It was plugged in and everything. Just for whatever reason, OBS wasn't picking it up. Very strange. Um, I definitely know the name James Corden. I heard the beep. It's there. Yep. OBS totally not recognizing the mic. Gotta love that. So let me start again. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you, Shin. I don't know if you're still here. I didn't realize the mic wasn't working, and that was my bad. I hope you're good. Good to see you, Ramen. Good to see you, Yoda. Good to see you, Ambi. I'm glad everyone's here. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, wasn't expecting Richard. Was not expecting Richard. It almost confuses me more to know who the next one could be. Hang on 1 second. Did they happen to leave a voicemail? No, they just called. Ugh. It's always when I start streaming. I'll deal with that later. I don't know what the... I mean, they might have been calling for the pump update. It's no big deal. My mic isn't even sitting still. That's weird. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I find it very strange that we got Richard out of this one. Part of me was actually almost thinking it could have been two brand new party members that we didn't know. Again, Kevin and Reese being the two main characters, I was kind of wondering maybe we'll meet some of the other Girls Ritter. Maybe it'll be some other squad. Maybe it'll be someone in relation to that. But now that we obviously have Richard, it's definitely not that. So I'm very interested. And again, sorry about that, Shin. I had no idea the mic wasn't working. So I did say hello, but I'll say it again. Hello. The next one's got to be Antoine the Cat, or the long-awaited Tita clone that we can keep for ourselves. It could be Ramen. It could be Sephiroth. It could be Reen. It could be Sora. It could be John Cena. Who knows? Someone as baller as you is a crazy line. Yeah, I beat the shit out of him. Very interesting. I braved my fears and went to Walmart yesterday to get a new lamp. Came home and opened it to put together, and the only instructions included were in Spanish. Were braving your fears going to Walmart? Or trying to figure out how to put it together? Because, I mean, both are valid, though. But only in Spanish. That's ridiculous. You should... A lot of times like this, you can probably look it up online and look up English instructions, and they should have some kind of diagram for it. It is Walmart, okay. That's fair. So hopefully you can be able to find an easier explanation that you can understand. Military uniform. So... Why? So, okay, the next question would be... Was everyone wearing these clothes when they got sent in, and Richard was the only one who wasn't? Are we dealing with... My next question truly is, are we dealing with current day Joshua and Estelle, or are we dealing with Phantasma's idea of what current day Joshua and Estelle look like, and Kevin and Reese are like possibly the only people that are actually trapped in here? It's very interesting. no idea what's going on. I mean, because the whole timeline thing still doesn't really make much sense yet. Like, again, it's always like a game tries to make you assume something, and because I'm the person that thinks things through, we get to this point, and I'm like, well, that's never what I thought at all. Like, for instance, when they got to Grand Cell, they were all like, oh my god, what happened to Grand Cell? And I'm like, well, it's clearly not the real Grand Cell. We're clearly still in Phantasma, and they spent the whole chapter trying to figure that one out. So it's interesting because the game's trying to lead me in a certain direction, but I think that's intentional misdirecting. So I have to imagine maybe the timeline stuff is that way too. Streamer asking the right questions again. I'm hyped. I'm very interested. Okay. So I'm gonna take Chloe out for just a second. I'm gonna put her back in. Actually, wait, hold on. What's his ATS seems a little high. What's hers? 1117. Okay, never mind. Scratch that. I lied to everybody here. But I want to see. Well, I mean, his arts is pretty crazy, honestly, without the fact that I have. Okay, he has Mind 4 on. All right. What are your crafts? I can see that somewhere. Can I see what they do? Luminous Ogre Slash. Now, that's an interesting thing to hear about. Hey guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I think some landscapers either got onto our lawn or maybe somewhere near. If you guys have trouble hearing me or the game, or you just hear a lot of like equipment like that, just let me know. Best physical attacker in the game. Yeah, his strength is unbelievable. I feel like, see, this is one of those situations that I probably, like, I easily would have put Richard in for Estelle, but at the same time, would I have still preferred Julia for the support? I want to have an arts user. Do I replace Josh? No, I can't replace Joshua. You know, maybe for right now, I'm not going to put Richard in. Just quite yet. I think I'm going to do a couple more things in that chapter. He's level 117. He's looking good. That's not at all what I meant to do. You know, honestly, that one day, I hit that button so many times by accident. We should have a fucking counter for how many times I accidentally restore my health without needing it. So right now, we're going to continue with the same squad. It won't be for long, because I do want to check out what he does. Okay, so what's interesting is these are probably going to be the two side things to get chests. Yeah. And then after that, we're probably going to go to the Labyrinth of Shadow. Yeah, the landscaper's here. Hold on. Hopefully that'll fix up most of it. You guys might still hear them a little bit. Most X-bosses become weak as fuck if they join your party, and then there's Richard. Yeah, that is very interesting. Huh. Death. Oh, they resisted it. Interesting. Yeah, that's it. And that's exactly it, because, and Ramen, you've obviously seen how I've been playing these games. Like, I build into a tactic, and then as soon as I have to throw that tactic out, I'm always like, huh, I don't quite know how to handle this. But at the same time, it's, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's more so, I like this squad. This squad is working. It could be an upgrade. Would I have to change up what I'm doing elsewhere? And in that case, I probably wouldn't. Like, realistically, I think he would just kind of take Joshua's place. What's Joshua's strength right now? Not worth muting your mic again? Okay. Cool. Thank you. I had my windows open, so it may have been a little bit worse when I did mute the mic that one time. But now they're closed. So hopefully that's good. You know, let me tell you guys something. I love a cold room, right? My favorite time of the year? When I can open my windows and let my room get so frigid overnight. It's nice. But then there are moments like that where I forget they're still open and I'm like, oh, shit. What am I looking at? Status, Joshua strength. 1825. Alright, so he's a little bit... With the stuff that he has on, which we didn't equip Richard with anything, it's pretty even. I like the delay stuff that Joshua has that I don't know if Richard has. Actually, just a quick question. Do you guys know if from, like, the status screen, if I can, like, look at a description of the moves here, the crafts, without going into battle? I mean, it's a pretty simple fix by just going into a battle, but I was just curious if there was a way I didn't know about. If you had a physical attack-based squad, Richard would definitely be an upgrade, but if you're arts-heavy, he would be a downgrade. Right. I mean, because I think his ATS was actually... I mean, not that Joshua's is bad. His ATS was very similar to Joshua's as well. You need to go into battle. Okay. That's what I thought, because I have never found a way to do it. I just wanted to double-check if there was something I was missing. Okay, yeah, so now we're in the Labyrinth of Shadows. So it's going to be a very similar-ish kind of thing. And we're going to go from there. Alright, sick. Old game jank. Yeah, not that big a deal, of course. Speed is king. Well, anyway, Ambi, how are you? It feels so weird when you have, like, the whole map on, like, a slant. Her entire car is covered in dead bugs. We love that. That's fantastic. Crest Charm. Prevents sleep and faint. I still haven't gotten anything that prevents petrification, which is very interesting for that door. Of course, I know I can buy them, which I'm probably going to have to do. What are you guys weak to? Are you guys weak to... Yeah, that'll work. Is that just going to vanish everybody? No, it does kill them. Okay. Cool. That's awful, though. Dead bugs. But how was the trip? Hopefully she enjoyed it. Hopefully it all went well. Okay, so I can go down there, or I can go all the way up and around. Let's go around the circle. We'll check the one to the south first, because I feel like that'll be an easier one. Again, for that situation, I don't need to do anything. She said it was fun, but she barely slept. Was there a reason? You know what? No. Those Grimoires can be a little bit more of a bitch if they do transform. So I'd rather get the preemptive strike and take them out that way. Hell yeah. was almost 6. God damn. God damn. So the friend she was sharing a bed with snored? Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Guys, I think I snore. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. My sisters told me I do, and it's not, I don't like it. Are you guys snorers here? Where the okay. Clearly this is the right way to go. Pardon my bad directions in going the right way immediately. I would like to not do that. Who wants to go the right way? Well, stop snoring, Andy. That's what I'm trying to do. I remember that petrified door and my strategy was so awesome. Let me hear it, Ramen. Because right now, my whole strategy is remove the fact that I can get petrified, and then I should be okay. I don't know how long that'll work for, though. Okay, this guy was dangerous. Oh. Well, what's more dangerous, unfortunately, is the fact that there's other enemies that I didn't know about, and now we're just going to hit the wrong person. Alright, sick. We're going to have to use... Does he get delayed? No, he does not, and it missed. Alright, that's sick. I love what happened. Uh-oh, guys. You know what? I'ma just try that again. Hold on. Take 2, everybody. Okay, so there is... Okay. Do we have, like, anything that'll be better? Nah, it's fine. So talking to one of my counselors about how I keep getting headaches, especially now that I'm running again. She was like, maybe you need glasses. Now I'm like freaked out. For what reason? To get glasses? I mean, if it would avoid the headaches, wouldn't it be better? I get... Whoa! Oh, he didn't have a lot of health. Well, that's fucking unfortunate. This is really unfortunate. Oh, don't kill someone. I'm upset that Joshua died. Agate and Charizard. Wild Rage spam with Agate and accelerate him. Reese heals and Estelle buffs. Ooh, interesting. Well, I'll tell you, Ambi. Let me tell you. They're really easy. You put them on your face. And then you got... No, I get it, though. Because I remember, like, obviously, like, diabetes can affect your eyesight and stuff. So when I got diagnosed back in 2019, my blood sugar was 920 in the hospital. Once it finally came down, I went home, and about a couple days after I got out of the hospital and I was home for it, my eyesight started to go bad. And I was like, huh. This is odd. So we called my doctor and they were like, oh yeah, like that might just be a side effect right now. They were like, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just give it like a couple days and see if it goes away, and it did, but I did need to wear glasses those couple days. Which was kind of crazy. So he's dead. Anyone want to revive him? I forget what the name for... I forget what the... I don't think we have any revives here. Damn. Okay. Reviving Balm. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Didn't it say that Joshua had 8,000 health? Thank you, that's the name of it. Didn't it say that Joshua had 8,000 health in that fight? Was there a reason it was so low? I didn't even make that connection. Because he has 17. Did they cut my health? Did I just read it wrong at a quick glance? That I totally could have done that. But I could swear that it told me that I only had 8,000 health with him. Like I said, totally could have just misread it really quick. Could also be because I didn't have a desk lamp for a while trying to write. I mean, what were you writing by? Just like your light, your room light and stuff? Or are you just doing it in the dark? Okay. That was interesting. I must have completely looked at that wrong. Because I saw that Joshua took 8,000 health, but then I looked back at my stream screen, which is like a couple seconds delayed and everything. So I looked at it, and it looked like he had full health with 8,000. So it must have been me looking at it wrong. So that was my bad. You know, sometimes, Ambi, sometimes you just gotta think things through a little bit more before you do them, you know? Okay, so... yeah, this is definitely a sideway, I would guess. So let's do this. You guys take extra damage from that. Okay. I don't want to push him off. Oh, I don't expect you to start. I'm just telling you. Reese can revive with her craft. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What did I just pick up? Destiny card. Prevents death blows. Okay, that's helpful. Again, anytime I get that is probably a good time to put it on, but as Ambi just said, I don't think about things much. Yeah, I haven't been getting hit with many death blows right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much yet. Yeah, it's Holy Blessing that can revive. God damn it. I should have just done it in the next fight. She doesn't have any, Okay, so he has 17,000 health, not 8,000. So at least I know that now, and I'm not an idiot. Fortunately... okay, good. We're fine. Hell yeah. You know, if you really think about it, Trails is pretty cool. You want to know what else is cool? Tomodachi Life. We're going to be doing more Tomodachi Life. My IRLs keep falling in love with you and I have to cut it off. I think that was Agate's sword. Or maybe Richard's, honestly. Could have been a Richard sword. I know what I could say to that. Ambi's lying to everybody. She made her mean nothing like herself. I really think that was so funny. I haven't decided yet, Ambi. Mostly because I don't know if I want you. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I should be good for it. Okay. Pluto, thank you for the hydrate. I am glad you are here. How are you doing today, Pluto? Ooh, Stern 3. Ooh, okay. Okay. And moon glasses. I could probably put some of this shit on you. Prevents poison and blind. Sure. That somehow block poison. I like that they can't even come up with an explanation for it. Okay. So yeah, let's try this. We haven't gotten to that door yet. A lot of ways to go. Same fucking fight. Damn it. It's crazy. Maybe I should see if I can get like a stronger spell like that. Yeah, always Estelle, man. Is that some sort of code? It may as well be. Oh, she leveled up. Okay. We'll go get that. Oh, is this going to be the other... This is probably going to be the other Sealing Stone. Well, that's unfortunate. 18 health. These are so good, but also, I like my speed, man. Until we kind of start getting wrecked, where I'm like, okay, we are taking astronomical amounts of damage. Guys, there's no way. I have questions. Guys, what the fuck? You know what's interesting? We also didn't find like a new teleporter. I might backtrack a little bit. Or like a saving point. Yeah, because we can go back through there. I'm gonna avoid these fights, and I just want to get my bearings again. The other one was way more straightforward, so it was easy to keep track of. Oh, yeah, I have to go down there. Okay. Okay. What? No. I didn't say that. Okay. Let's see who's in the Sealing Stone. That's crazy. Again, I think this is happening because I don't think this is the real Ren. I think this is what Phantasma thinks these people are. Maybe they're... I don't know. Because why the hell would we have Ren here, you know? Huh. Very interesting. Hasn't been back to Ouroboros. You don't want to join in, Tita? Like nothing? Damn. You know, Abby, that wasn't very nice. Well, that's just not true. There we go. Well, hold on. Reese may really want to. I don't... Thank you for the lurk, Crazy Dragoon. I'll get the hydrate. My blood sugar's spiking as all shit. It's 170, which is annoying as all hell. I don't understand how one meal didn't spike me that normally does, and then this meal that doesn't normally spike me is destroying me. So again, we might have to take a break, but I really did. I took so much insulin up front. I have no idea why it's doing this. I hate this fucking disease, everybody. I'm so fucking tired of it. Starring Tita Russell. I'll give it like maybe 10 more minutes to see what this does before I have to take a break, because there's no reason it should be doing what it's doing right now. It makes no fucking sense. It is also interesting, though, because even though it may not be... someone... If it's not their current selves, like again, we were almost kind of saying with Richard being in the different clothes, they know about it. Like, he was the one that suggested it, which is very interesting. Nice. Nice, Ambi. Yeah, Peter, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, I know you were telling me about that, Ambi. Not good. Has some really good news to share? Ooh. Let me hear it, Pluto. It could be. I'll give it a shot. Okay. Okay. If we take you out. Okay, her ATS is still good. Incredible arts not limited by lines. What do you mean has low stamina? Where? Honestly, I might have to take a break here anyway, because this is destroying me, and I really don't understand why. I didn't even need to take insulin for breakfast. Why the fuck is this killing me? Guys, I really can't stand this fucking disease. I'm really tired of it. Low stamina is low HP. Just 14,000. It's pretty on it. It's pretty average for everyone else. Although, to be fair, I don't know what quartz she has on. Because that's what I was thinking. Best arts user in the game, essentially? Yeah, that's what it seems like. God damn. I mean, fuck. Maybe I'll throw her in instead of Chloe. Let's try that. Yeah, I have to. Alright, guys, we're going to put the Be Right Back screen up. I'm really hoping that I can just come back to this in 30 minutes when I'm off the exercise bike, but I have no idea what the fuck is going on. None of this is making sense, and it is beyond fucking frustrating. So, I'll be back in about 35 minutes, and I'll let you fucking know what's going on. We'll be back.